All right. Thank you, Marshall. I appreciate that. Yeah. How's everybody doing? Okay, how's everybody doing this fine day? All right. Okay. How's everybody doing? I'm glad y'all here to see me today. We got a really good show for you. Jimmy was the first one in. So let's say hello. Roger, say hello. Hello. Hey, Jenny, to get the dinner. Yay. Yeah. Put you guys over there. Okay, let me move my chair. All right. You gotta get my chair out of the way. How many of you ready to play the game? Okay. Yeah. Well, we'll wait. We'll wait until some more people come in before we get started. You know how I like to do. Hi, Roger. This right here is the Mazda is the way to go. All right, let's see if we got a pop. Okay, let's see if we got a pop here. All right. Uh-oh. Boom. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, it's childproof. Uh-oh. 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 Oh, Mr. Bill. Can't get it off. There we go. Aha. We did it. All right. Let's see if it's got a popper. Oh, boy. It's frozen. Monster is not a sponsor. No. Boom. Yeah. There you go. Woo! Are we skipping? Looks like we're skipping. How's the sound? Sound okay? Looks like we're skipping a little bit there. I don't know. So, okay. Well, let's get right into it, huh? Sound and view is okay. Okay, that's cool. All right, now while we do this, okay, I'm going to show you something here. Okay? Y'all get to see it first because y'all come into my live. All right, but we're going to play this while we're doing it. I got a new song for today's show, okay? So, here we go. We're going to play this, okay? Okay. Now. Come on, dance with me. I named in a harbor where I still promise rolling in. Enterprise on the horizon line. CVN-65 in the morning shine. Y'all get to say it first, okay? We got 0 on the cable rocker, Amanda Ann of 7. Okay, got 2 more to do on $3 distracted me imagery. Dimmy. You gonna dance with Gator today, did you? Okay. I guess we'll save that Gator for Wednesday. Okay. We got the Monster Club. Distracted me imagery, Demi, 16 months. Mr. Cool, 9, 2, 3, 2 months. We got the Cable Rocker, 8 Frame Daydream, 16 months. L. George's, 16 months. Ryan 22 Graph, 16 months. Alan Dornine, 9815, 16 months. Aqua Donkey and Prospect at 16 months. Sweet Acres Corey Farm, 13 months. Dorothy Richardson, 13 months. The Empty Pan, 12 months. BJ Misadventures, 11 months. Orange Tang FPS, 9 months. Christine Dodge, 46866, 8 months. Do Work 07 is 6 months. WayTwoCool Outdoors is 5 months. WayTwoCool X is 11 months. Georgiana R is 4 months. Just One Sue is 1 month. 315 Gamer 1 is 7 months. Amanda Adams 7 is 13 days. Gate Smasher Hurrah 01, 8 months. Then we have the Chef Club, $24.99. Anybody want to help out on the groceries? All right, then we got the Limo Project Club. The wrap this for $99 a month. You put your brand on the car. We're gonna wrap it in the Declaration of Independence. Okay. Okay, let me plug y'all back in. Right. Right on the shore. Can't wait. He did not buy. Yeah, I gave you the codes in your when I text you. It was a surprise, but I gave you all the links. CVN-65 set us free. Steel to the sky and the sea to the flame. Okay, there we go. We got out of the way. It's always important. I don't care if anybody likes it or they don't like it. They don't have to watch it, but I'm going to do my members, and everybody, they came in, they go away, well, they didn't want to be here to begin with. All right, so I'm going to do my members, because my members is the ones that support me more than just people watching. They're paying hard-earned cash. So, yeah, I'm going to do that. And every time I do that, everybody leaves. Well, that's fine, okay? You don't want to be a part of it, that's fine with me. But I am going to do that no matter what, okay? You want to play the game? We got a good game for you. I didn't know what that meant. Don't worry about it, okay? I said every time I go in there, well, I had comments about it. I'm going to tell you how I feel about it, okay? All right, that is going to be a part of my show, and like it or don't like it, okay? Anybody with them got but one person in here, according to my number, so I don't know. Demi, me and you play. Anybody want to play? Y'all come on in and play the game. All right, so we're going to get what our topic is today. Okay, let me see. I don't know how this thing works. Let's see. Yeah, you got the codes. Why don't you try to do the codes while we're waiting for more people to play? I gotta have people come into the chat to play. This isn't like a digital. All right, this isn't a digital game where you just watch me play the game. You've got to participate. That's what the cable company means. You got a company, you work for that company. Well, you got to play the game. I wish we would have went over this before the stream. Well, it's not hard to do, Okay, it's not hard to do, man. You go like this right here. LIMO. Okay, go like that and it does it, okay? I tell you. See, I mean, it's very... All right, when you say I Gator... Okay, and that's what that is. Okay, now on the what's the pin link? It's gonna say, like, if you go like type Gatorade. Okay, if you go like this right here, Gator, like that. That's what you want to do inside that. Type Gatorade on the short in pin link. All right, see, it's got all the stuff. I don't know if I did it right or not. All right, that don't drop nothing. But I don't have, you cannot drop Nightbot. You cannot drop something for Nightbot. I can create that. It's the idea. I thought I did, but there's no way to do that. I have to make. I thought maybe apology for trying. Yeah. Oh well. All right. So it should drop that message every 5 minutes. So we'll see if it does. I got it on the, but I don't have any restrictions on words. So managing mods still have to you still have to take care of that because I don't want to put any restrictions. I don't want Nightbot doing it because it don't know what I accept and I don't accept, but you guys do. Okay, all right. So let's get into the first game. Maybe some more people will come in and play. We'll have to see. Okay, a lot of people. It's Sunday. A lot of people are live. So I don't know if we do this or keep doing this or what, But we'll see what happens, okay? I know there's a lot of people that do like this game. And, okay. So, E-I-U, okay. E-I-U, E-I-U, okay. Shit. Okay. E-I-U-S, okay. Okay. All right. This is not going to work. It don't want to work, man. Okay. USS Enterprise. Okay. Okay. All right. What's the last of it? Do you know what the last of it is? Huh? It's CVN. All right, CVN. All right, now let's get our Patreon for today. Okay? All right, game. CVN-65, yeah. That's it. All right, now put in let's see who our patron is for today. Bum bum bum. Bum bum bum. Hey. Okay, there is an A. Okay. Aqua. Okay. Aqua. Aqua donkey. All right, processing. All right, Aqua donkey prospecting. All right, there's our Patreon. Can you drop the link for our Patreon? And I'll pin it. Go ahead and drop the link. And then I'll pay. I wonder where's everybody at? Where's all my type Gatorade on the short and pin link? I don't know where's all my supporters at. Huh? Okay, there it is. Boom. Okay. Replace pin message. Okay, there you go. Have a bunch of people. I couldn't even get started with it. We have so many. What is it? Not getting promoted? Huh? I'm here. So let's do it. Okay. Okay. Well, I always said if I had one person here, I would do it. Yeah. Okay, let me get this erased. Let's sing. Turn this. We remember your name. I heard a name in the harbor wind, steel built promise rolling in. Enterprise on the horizon line, CVN-65 at the moment shine. Men with callous hands on the deck, women singing soft through the sweaty breath. Every boat to be new, every heart beneath the carry the load. From Norfolk far to a distant sea, to all that break like a memory. The city of brass and burning, cutting through the long black fight. Keep the line, keep this fire alive. We ride with the cold. Hi, Carl. Hey, Mitzi. She said every soul on board got a reason to pray. Oh, Nikki. Hey, thank you for being here. Hello, Gator buddy. What's up, Jeff? Jeff and Tammy with an eye. What's going on? We're just cleaning the board. We like the string. Yeah. All right, go say the pin link. Everybody, while I'm doing this, y'all please go to that pin link and go and tell the donkey that he's been Gatorated, okay? Gatorade. But the song stayed strong in the dawn patrol. Steady beat in a restless soul. And when the night got heavy and wild, she heard the sea like a patient child. Oh. All right. You just driving along on your go. You just driving along. We sing at one, we move at sea, CVN-65. Set us free. If the world goes dark, if the tempest roll, we pass the torch and we warm the cold. One voice low and one voice bright, two names stitched in a autumn night, and the ship still turns where the hard winds blow, like a lantern on the undertow. Oh! Y'all didn't see the drawing that I drawed. You go back and look at the drawing at the first of this live. You can see what I draw. I drawed that ship. Hey, man. Hey, man. All right, there's my man. The only time you see me pet a spider. That's the only time. That's the only time you see me pet a spider, man. Okay. Okay. Okay, let's get started on this, okay? All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 4 letters. So I may have to have another one of these things. All right, let me get another one. There. Let's see. Let's see if all these are bad. Okay. Let's see these are bad. Yeah, these are all bad, I think. We've used them all up. Okay. I think we used them all up. It don't take but a couple of games and it's over. They're over. Let's see. I'm gonna have to get me some new. I'm gonna have to get me some new pens, new ink. Let's try. There's some of these you don't hardly ever use purple, so purple's that's why I got plenty of purple. Board too far to see. Free time. Okay. You know how to zoom it in, don't you? Okay, let's see how that looks. Okay, there we go. 4 letters. That's a little better. Okay, as the longest warship ever constructed, the Enterprise features an incredible total overall length of 1,123 blank. What? Fill in the blank. Okay. Feet. Guns. Feet is the correct answer. This unit of linear measurement highlights the massive physical footprint of this historic supercarrier from bow to stern. Okay? All right. Okay. All right. Okay, wait a minute. Okay, bow, stern. Okay, this one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 letters. 5 letters. Okay. The maximum width of the ship's massive flight deck, measured at its widest point to accommodate aircraft parking, is 200 and blank feet. This is numbers that are typed out. They're spelled out. The numbers are spelled out. T. Okay. Okay. H. A. Okay. There is no H or A. Y. There is a Y. 60. Okay, there's not 60. Let's see. Hey, Snoop Dogg, Snoop Dogg, Snoop Bongity Bong. Hey, man. 40. Nope. It's not 40. Hey, I'm way over 40. Just ending my stream. I'm here. Okay, cool. You know anything about the USS Enterprise CVN-65? If you don't, we ain't fixing to. 7. SEVEN. Okay, there is 7. Make sure you go see the pin link. That's a short. That's our Patreon for today, Aqua Donkey Prospecting. And type, read what Nightbot just said. Type Gatorade on the short in the pin link. 50. Okay? 50. This distance across the deck provided ample room for simultaneous launch, recovery, and movement of fighter jets. Okay? We're just going to get the basic statistics right now. We're going to get into a lot of it. If we got people playing the game, we got a lot to learn. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 letters. All right. I've done this a bunch of times, this topic. When fully loaded with fuel, ammunition, provisions, and her entire crew, the Enterprise possesses a massive displacement of 93,000 blank. Okay. Jeff and Tammy with the trophies. Too bouncy to read the board, but I can kind of chat. Game. Crew. Okay. Tons. Okay, Tons. All right, tons. This heavy maritime weight unit measures the total amount of water displaced by the ship's massive steel hull. Was that UK? Oh, the UK. UK medic. Did somebody call a doctor? Yeah. Take 2 hours and call in the morning, you bloody fool. Hey, UK. Rock on. Okay. Get that out of the way. Okay. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, this one has 4 letters. To provide ultimate command visibility, the ship was constructed with a towering height of 250 feet from her keel to the top of her blank. Thank you, Demi. UK with the trophies. Thank you guys for being here. To provide the ultimate command visibility, the ship was constructed with a towering height of 250 feet from the keel to the top of her what? Whoa, Indiana. To the top of her what? What is that? What is that, UK? Top of the what? If you don't know the answer, guys, give me a letter. We'll do it the hard way. The deck. The bow. What do they call that? If you what about a sailboat? How about that? Maybe that'll bring something in. That I know it's way off, but about a sailboat mast. Okay. MAST. Okay. This high-reaching vertical metal structure pole supports the ship's vital communication antennas and radar systems. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 letters. All right. During standard wartime operations, the massive vessel carried a full complement of up to 90 advanced combat blanks. The UK with the trophy. That's good. Cool. During standard wartime operations, the massive vessel carried a full complement of up to 90 advanced combat blanks. It's got 8 letters. If you don't know what it is, give me a letter and we'll figure it out. Aircraft. All right. This term encompasses the total collection of fighter jets, bombers, and electronic warfare planes staged on board. Okay. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. The ship's massive internal fuel tanks held over 2.5 million gallons of specialized jet fuel known as JP blank. All right. Sailors, be right back on the phone on highway. Highway song. This ship's massive internal fuel tanks held over 2.5 million gallons of specialized jet fuel known as JP blank. JP blank. If you don't know the answer, give me a letter, we'll do it the hard way. Where you at on the highway? JP8? It's got 4 letters. EIGHT. 8 has 5 letters. It's spelled out. It's spelled out. UK the number. You know what I mean? JP. I don't want to give it to you. I only know is that. Okay, well, then you got to give a letter and guess it. That's what Wheel of Fortune is. You got to guess it. Just inside Indiana. Oh, okay. Hey, Jackson, Michael Jackson was a part of this when he first, when they first come out. They called them this. 4 is not correct. 5 is correct. All right, you remember the Jackson 5? What is that a right? Am I right about that? Is that a good clue? JP5. This specific type of high flash point kerosene-based fuel is designed for safe handling and storage aboard naval vessels. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 letters. All right. To sustain operations at sea, the ship's massive magazines were built to hold up to 2,500 tons of airborne blank. Fuel 9 type Gatorade on the short. in the pin link. Okay? To sustain operations at sea, the ship's massive magazines were built to hold up to 2,500 tons of airborne blank. That's 8 letters. What do they call all that ammunition and stuff? This will be a good one. EP needs to come in. He'd like this game too. I know it's slow going. We got a lot to do. Where's everybody at? What is today? Is this a holiday or something? Where's everybody at? To sustain operations at sea, the ship's massive magazines were built to hold up to 2,500 tons of airborne blank. If you don't know the answer, give me a letter. We'll do it the hard way. Well, I guess I just put it down, because nobody wants to play the game. I got mad. I don't know what to do about it. If nobody wants to play the game anymore, I guess we can quit. I don't know.
Oh. Down at the joint base where the runway meets the night, red, white, and blue in the floodlights burning bright. Boots on the blacktop, engines in a row. Men with a heart and rhythm and a long way to go. I travel in my throat and a prayer in my chest. Sing for the heartland boys and the ones overseas at rest. The hammer's rolling, the horns cut clean, and the bass keeps stomping like a downtown machine. Oh, we shake that wall, we don't stand still. American joint bass got a soul so real. Call and answer, let that whole place ring. Red, white, blue, and the blues don't sing alone. They sing. Oh, from the mess hall lights to the hangar door, you can feel that fire on the worn-out floor. A deep voice growling through the smoke and sweat, telling every brother, here we ain't done yet. The trumpet shouting, the snare snaps back. Every broken road led to this attack. Not a war song, baby, but a working man's cry for the flag in the wind and the steel in the sky. Oh, we shake that wall, we don't stand still. American joint bass got a soul so real. Call and answer, let that whole place ring. Red, white, blue, and the blues don't sing alone.
Sorry, I had a phone call. Well, I don't get nobody wants to play this, man. I give up, man. I put a lot of work into this, and I don't know what to do, man. I don't know how to play the game without nobody here playing it. Right. I've done read it twice.
American joint base got a soul.
We ain't got nobody here, man.
Let that whole place ring. Red, white, blue, and the blues don't sing along. They sing. Yeah, the bass lights glow. In the night.
To sustain operations at sea, the ship's massive magazines were built to hold up to 2,500 tons of airborne blank. Okay. Okay. A. 1, 2, 3, 4. A. E. I. E. I. R. S. Missiles. T. Alma. Hi, Alma. Hello. Alma. You got a cute little dog. Hi, Alma. Oh. Hey. Oh, Gator. How you doing? Hi, Apple. Hi, Apple. Alma. Okay. Let's see. N. M. N. Okay. There is an N. There's 2 N's. Okay. Doing great. How about you? Everybody, they're all good. We got another day, another day to be alive. Yep. O. Okay, there is an O. That's what they call it. They call this. This military term covers the bombs, rockets, missile, and ammunition loaded onto planes before combat missions. They call it this word right here. Okay? They call it this. Okay, there's no U. No more, you don't need no more vowels. We need a letter right here. Y. H. Okay. There ain't no H. Uh-huh. Well, I say it's this military term covers the bombs, rockets, missiles, and ammunition loaded onto planes before combat missions. They call it this. A D. All right, ordnance. Okay. All right. I thought everybody'd be interested in this game. This is what I was talking about. You know, people don't like it, man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm not being promoted or something, but everybody knows that for the last several years I go live on Sundays at 4 o'clock. So if they want to be here, they would be here. They don't want to be here, so I guess we do something else. Providing fresh drinking water for thousands of sailors daily, the ship's evaporators could distill up to 350,000 blank of water. $350,000 blank gallons. That's right. All right. This liquid unit measures the daily output of clean water processed directly from the ocean for cooking, cleaning, and propulsion. Okay. All right. 6 letters. The immense propulsion system of the Enterprise relied on 4 massive bronze propellers, technically referred to as blank. Okay. A. Okay. There's an E. I, O. There ain't no more vowel. The immense propulsion system of the Enterprise relied on 4 massive bronze propellers, technically referred to as 2 S's. DR. Stern. If you don't have a nail, then nail in, but you got a drill or a driver, what would you call that? Screws. These heavy rotating multi-bladed maritime units drive the ship forward by pushing massive amounts of water backward. Okay. Each of the ship's 4 massive bronze propulsion screws possess a staggering diameter of 21 feet. This measurement across the blade face illustrates the immense scale of the machinery required to move the carrier. Okay. Okay. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 letters. Okay. To guide the 93,000-ton carrier through the ocean, the ship utilizes 2 massive steering structures called what? Teamwork. Called what? Oh my. You want to play the game, Alma? They just give a letter. A-E-O. It's like Wheel of Fortune. A-E-O. Rudders. Okay. These heavy, flat, underwater metal blades are pivoted left or right to control the ship's heading. Okay. Okay. The ship's massive anchors were designed for heavy-duty mooring, with each individual anchor weighing an incredible 30 tons. This massive weight ensures the heavy steel hoods can firmly grip the ocean floor to hold the ship in place. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 letters. To link the massive anchors to the hull, the ship used heavy iron chains, with each individual link weighing over 100 blank. Pounds. All right, this unit of weight highlights the massive structural strength required to carry for the carrier anchoring equipment. Okay. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 letters. Okay. All right. When operating at peak capacity with her full air wing embarked, the total number of servicemen on board reached 5,800 what? Blank. Hit the like button, everyone. For the 4 people that we got here. Okay. Crewmen, bone trauma. Bone trauma. A. Okay. O. I. O. It won't catch up. We'll just put the letter in by the time there's not, Jimmy's the only one playing. MS. Okay. So it should be okay. All right. R. When operating at peak capacity with her full air wing embarked, the total number of servicemen on board reached 5,800. Nice, sweet. Sweet Acres is a place to be. Farm living is the life for me. The store, the chores, fresh air, town square. You are my wife. Goodbye, city life. Sweet Acres Quarry Farm, we are there. Yeah. Okay. Personnel. Okay. Personnel. Okay. right, this word describes the collective body of sailors, officers in aviation, Marines, living and working together on the ship. All right. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 letters. All right. The ship's massive medical department featured a fully functional floating hospital, complete with a dedicated 60-bed inpatient blank. His eyes laying right here, out burning. I'm sorry it was late. Yeah. I'm glad you're here. Okay. Room. Okay. I'm late too. Mm-hmm. A B F all right. What the heck? Hopefully, I'll find a spot. It will be shot buffering. Please repeat. Okay, the ship's massive medical department featured a fully functional floating hospital, complete with a dedicated 60-bed inpatient blank. Hey, I see an X. Yeah, X. There's no X, Jack. Oh, no. Oh, I got this one right. Get a W. Okay, a W. Oh, boy, I got one right. Hey, now, give me a Y. There's no Y, Jack. Okay. Oh, no. A D. A D. Okay. Yeah, let's see. Z. A Z. It's got to be a Z in there. You know there's not no Z, Jack. Okay. Uh-huh. Yeah. All right, if you want to play, award. Okay, award. Okay. This medical room area provides space for sick or injured sailors during long deployments. Okay, I gave you the answer. Okay. Well, it's slow, man. I've got this one. I got this one on Wi-Fi because I don't want to put in. I don't have anything on my Starlink except for this computer. This one's running on my phone Wi-Fi, and it's real slow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 letters. Cause I can barely see that. There's a lag. Yeah, I got a lag on mine too. Run it. Okay. The game's gonna go on. The show's got to go on, whether you guys play or not. I'll have these guys play. We're gonna do this tonight. Beating the massive crew required an incredible operation, with the ship's gallery serving for 20,000 blanks every single day. Jack will get them home. You know, Jack, he does X and Y and Z. That's his favorite one. X, Y, and Z. A. Okay, there's the A. I just went and mowed, but had you running. E. Yeah. That's good. I appreciate you. I didn't hear the question. Feeding the massive crew required an incredible culinary operation, with the ship's gallery serving over 20,000 blanks every single day. It's pretty simple. I mean, these are all real easy, real easy answers. Okay, meal. Okay. I mean, people were complaining that it was too hard, so now it's too easy, I guess. All right. The term represents the massive daily output of food required to sustain the energy of the entire crew. You have to consider the add and the delay. Babies. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 letters. All right, the ads are on low. Because of a massive schedule midlife overhaul, the Enterprise completely missed participating in the 1991 Gulf War, known as Operation Desert what? Desert blank. She was being refueled. Storm. S-T-O-R-M. This historic U.S.-led military campaign liberated Kuwait, but proceeded without the Enterprise due to her dry dock status. Okay. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 letters. The massive midlife modernization project that kept her out of Desert Storm was her complex refueling and complex blank. I just gave you the answer in the last one. Last question. Yeah. The massive midlife modern that kept her out of Desert Storm was her complex and complex blank. P. S. Uh-huh. F. Okay. R. T. S. T. S. Why? MN. Oh, the N, we already had an N. Okay, we already had an N. P, we already had a P too. Okay. Sorry, blocking your T, Jimmy. Couldn't see it. A W. Okay. Hey, country boys and some, outlaw, but back in the old days, they used to wear these clothes. What they had straps on them? What do they call them? A D. Okay. I don't think we had a D yet. What they call them? We didn't have a D. Overall. Overall. All right, this extensive naval process involved replacing nuclear fuel and upgrading every major system on the carrier. Okay. Hi, donkey. Donkey here? Hey, donkey. The donkey is here. Awkward donkey. Awkward donkey. Awkward donkey in the house. Hey, donkey. Missed that you didn't go live, Awkward donkey. Oh, no. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And Carl said, hi, donkey. This major midlife modernization and refueling process was so massive and complex, it took a total of 3 blanks to complete. Years. All right. This unit of time represents the long duration the carrier spent out of action in the shipyard starting in 1990. That's why it missed Desert Storm, because it was in dry dock. Okay. I've done this. You're back. Buffering. All right, looks good to me. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 letters. All right. The catastrophic flight deck disaster on the 1969 occurred while the ship was conducting intense pre-development training exercises near blank. Okay. Near blank. The catastrophic flight deck disaster of 1969 occurred while the ship was conducting intense pre-deployment training exercises near blank. It's near a state. Okay. Last state we had in the Pacific Island chain served as the staging area for the carrier before she was scheduled to head to war. Okay. Kansas. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 letters. Okay. The catastrophic 1969 flight deck explosion injured an additional 314 crew blank. Or she. It's bubbling for all of us. Cell phone. Just do the best you can. Members. MEMBERS. Hey, check this out. Hey, check this out, donkey. Check this out. Look at this. Look at that. Check that out. Yeah. EA. EA. Okay. Okay. EA. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 letters. EA. E. Okay. A. Okay. Game. What's up, neighbor? Okay. Despite the incredible devastation of the 1969 explosions, the ship was repaired so quickly that she arrived on schedule in blank. In blank. Hey, did you say that one there? Let's see. Let's see. T. Huntington, Indiana. RN. RNT. RNT. T. Just cruising. Operate. Operate. I'm behind. Oh, see. What is that other one? Gator. Hi, Sue. Hi, Sue. I can't see. You see this? Look, see? I'm good. You know that? I can't. Yes, you can, lad. He don't have lead feet, does he? Mental. Mental. Howdy, Sue. Howdy, Sue. Howdy, Sue. Say this. God, Gary, yeah, they ain't spending that. Yeah. Yeah. Despite the explosions, the ship was repaired so quickly that she arrived on schedule in blank. Prenatal. My uncle went missing in action. I've told y'all a bunch of times in this war. He represents that flag. Of course, the women have. I got one flag to represent them all, because there's still women that have his flag and stuff. MPR. But this is his war. See. Despite the incredible devastation of the 1969 explosions, the ship was repaired so quickly that she arrived on schedule in Vietnam. Okay. This Southeast Asia country was the destination for the carrier's combat deployment just months after the fire. Okay. Okay. All right. All right. During her extensive career, the Enterprise underwent a total of 4 complex midlife nuclear blank periods. Don't get it with the trophies. Mm-hmm. AEI RST. AEI is War U. O O O War U. Oh, wait a minute. Right, what am I doing? Wait a minute, it's wrong. We gotta start that over again. We gotta start this over. Okay, we gotta start over again. Gotta start over, guys. We gotta start over. We gotta start over, guys. Or okay. All right. Okay, I don't know what all we got. AEIRSTO. Okay, that's it. Teacher has the brain part, yeah. During their extensive career, the Enterprise underwent a total of 4 complex and midlife nuclear blank periods. I was trying to put periods up there, and that doesn't go. But what were they doing when they took it into the dry dock? What would they do to it? besides fix everything, all the electronics and all that, what would they do? Does anybody know? I just read, I give it to you in the questions. Nobody's listening to the questions. If you're not getting anything out of this, let me know, okay? If you're not getting anything out of this, we'll just play. We don't have to do this. We don't have to do it, man. We can listen to the radio, you know? All right, V. Rejuvenate. So that is, what kind of rejuvenation, Alpha? Or Jeff? That's the same thing. And it got a smile. He got a smile for rejuvenate. Do you want me to give you a pound for the one that's capitalized? All my rowdy friends are coming over tonight. We don't got no beer. We got no pig in the ground. We got no dope. We got nothing, so we don't got no friends. No friends are coming over tonight. a VQ. Okay, VQ. Okay, there's no V and no Q. Recouping. And then there is an N. All right. A C. Even though you can go 20, 25 years with a nuclear engine, whatever you want to call it, IG, you still gotta have the. You still gotta do. But you only have to do it like your car. You got to do it every time you go, just about. But refueling, okay. Refueling. So you got it. Revoking G. Reworking G. Okay. This high-tech engineering process involves opening the reactor to replace exhausted radioactive core material. It still has to be refueled every 20, 25 years. Okay. That's how long they last. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 letters. To generate electricity for her advanced electronics, radars, and crew spaces, the ship's generators produce enough power to supply a small blank. No, let's see. That was Demi, that was Sue that got that. Just one Sue. She beat Donkey. The city. Well, he got that one, so there you go. Yeah. This urban geographical term illustrates the immense electrical output created by the ship's nuclear power plant. Okay. All right. The massive structural backbone of the ship, which runs along the bottom of the hull and serves as the foundation for construction, is the blank. My bad. Aqua was the trophy. Okay. The massive structural backbone of the ship, which runs along the bottom of the hull and serves as the foundation for construction, is the hull. They call it something else. It's like that. What is that right there? Huh? We on my end. Right? Stop. Stop. I am stuck on Band-Aids, cause Band-Aid brand is stuck on me. Huh? Mall. Hawk. Huh? We spinning. We're spinning and stuck. Are we stuck? Are we stuck? Q. Okay. K-E-E-L. All right, this primary long-distance timber or steel beams form the very base of a ship structure from front to back. Okay. Okay. Dang, we got one. We've been going an hour and 30 minutes. Got 25 questions done. Okay. Let's try this one. Okay. Gonna be a late night tonight. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 1. 3 letters, 1 letter. Okay. Because the CVN-65 was so massive and uniquely powered by 8 reactors, her crew proudly gave her the nickname the blank blank. Sue was the trophy. She's nicknamed. If you don't know the answer, give me a letter. We'll do it. The big E. Okay, you can get a lot of this off my short. This single letter moniker was inherited from her famous World War II predecessor and remained a symbol of her ultimate naval pride. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 letters. When she was commissioned in 1961, CVN-65 held the record as the longest ever built in human blank. The delay is getting. Give me what the trophy is. Thank you, don't. Yes. When she was commissioned in 1961, CVN held the record as the longest naval vessel ever built in human blank. Vessel. Half the question cut out. When she was commissioned in 1961, CVN-65 held the record as the longest naval vessel ever built in human blank. History. I mean, they're easy. They're easy if we had good internet. Snoop. This term refers to the entire chronicle of past events, marking her unprecedented achievement in worldwide shipbuilding. Okay. The ship's unique boxy island structure originally featured advanced heavy square panels for the groundbreaking phase array blank system. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, this thing goes up and it's about like, it's like this on top where the mask is. Well, I didn't have to do nothing on that one, did I? Radar. This critical tracking technology uses electronic scanning to detect far-off enemy aircraft missiles without moving parts. Okay. One, two, three, four, five, 6, 7, 8. 8 letters. Okay. Sonar. To construct this massive engineering marvel, builders utilized the Newport News Shipbuilding Company located in the state of where? What state? There you go, Jeff. What state? Virginia. This historic coastal mid-Atlantic state is home to the massive shipyard responsible for constructing America's supercarriers. Okay. Do that. Thank you, donkey. All right. In 1964, CVN-65 participated in Operation Sea Orbit, a historic 60-day cruise around the globe, completed entirely without blank. Bum, bum, bum. New Jersey, refueling. This logistically challenging feat proved to the entire world that nuclear warships could operate globally without oil stops. Uh-huh. I'm from Virginia, South Virginia, where it gets really bushy and thick and swampy land down here. That's why I called you out a minute ago. During Operation Sea Orbit, Enterprise was accompanied by 2 other nuclear-powered surface ships, the Bainbridge and the Blank. During Operation Sea Orbit, Enterprise was accompanied by 2 other nuclear-powered surface ships, the Bainbridge and the Blank. Face Days! Hey, brother, what's up, Face Days? How's it going? Hello, everyone. Happy Sunday. Hey, happy Sunday to you too. Thank you for being here. Oh, everybody loves Face Days. Hey. E-I-O. During Operation Sea Orbit, Enterprise was accompanied by 2 other nuclear-powered surface ships, the Bainbridge and the blank blank, the Long Beach. This historic vessel was the world's very first nuclear-powered guided missile cruiser to serve alongside the carrier. All right. Give me with the trophy. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 letters. In January 1969, a catastrophic fire was ignited when the exhaust from a starter cart hit a deadly blank rocket. That killed 28 people, 28 soldiers, sailors. What kind of rocket was it? A, E, A, E, I. Hello, sweet. Koi, 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 koi. In January 1969, a catastrophic flight deck fire was ignited when the exhaust from a starter cart overheated and a deadly blank rocket. Oh, okay. U. All right, there's a U. Nobody knows this one. If you don't know the answer, give me a letter. M-N. This is Jack's favorite letter. This is one of Jack's favorite letters. What is that, a J? Okay, Zany. This specific type of unguided 5-inch folding fin rocket accidentally detonated, triggering a chain of massive explosions. Okay. Y'all never got that one if I hadn't told you. Okay. A tragic 1969 flight deck explosion resulted in the heartbreaking loss . 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Of blank historic crew members. Awesome. Type Gatorade on that short and the pen link. The tragic night, I just gave you the answer too. The tragic 1969 flight deck explosion resulted in the heartbreaking loss of blank blank heroic crew members. Flight deck. This is numbers. This is numbers. It's numbers. The tragic 1969 flight deck explosion resulted in the heartbreaking loss of blank blank historic crew members. See you. This is numbers, not letter. Well, it's a letter, but it's number. It's a number letter. It's spelled out. Okay? It's spelled out. 20. Okay, 20. 20 what? $28. This term describes the individual sailors and personnel who bravely fought the fires to save their ship from destruction. All right. It was 300 plus injured. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 letters. Okay. Following the flight deck disaster, the ship underwent extensive repairs and modification to significantly upgrade her armor and fire suppression blanks. Okay. 4. Hit the like button, Mitzi. A E A E I R T. There. When in New Jersey, what would they say? Systems. Indiana, no, I say Indiana, wasn't it? Welcome to Indiana. These integrated mechanical networks were redesigned to quickly flood the deck and extinguish fuel fires in future emergencies. Okay? Sisters. On-road connection is spotty. Yeah. Seven letters. Say hey, Dad, and Zena for me, from all of us. During the intense Vietnam War, CVN-65 was deployed to the Gulf of Tonkin to launch continuous airstrikes from Yankee Blank. From Yankee Blank. A-E. A-E. I-O. I-O. U. Yankee Blank. N. I'll be right back. Y'all get the answer. Bow, bow, bow. Bow, bow. How many of you solved the puzzle while I was gone? Huh? Station. Okay. Dimmy. And they have PlayStations on ship. I don't know if they had them back then, but yeah, I imagine they got everything, man. They got bowling alleys and stuff. So yeah, they got stores and I mean it's a city. They got barbershop. They got bars there. They call bars. This specialized geographic naval staging point off the coast served as the primary launch zone for carrier operations. Okay. They use the controllers for the drone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The carrier was so massive that her normal wartime operational complement required a crew over 5,000 blank to run it. You should do a short on what they have on ships to entertain the crewmen. Yeah. They got workout. They got a place. They got their own post office, man. Crewmen. It's more Pacific, Jimmy. It's more Pacific of what they are. They have morale. They have to keep the morale good. They got a family place where they can go and talk to their families and stuff. Get on the phone or the post office. It's so fun. It is when you're sitting there, when you're waiting on a letter from it just had a baby. When you're waiting on the picture. Then what people when you're locked up or and this is the same thing as being locked up for 6 months on a ship. That would be a fun thing to do is be able to go get your mail and see your baby's pictures or whatever. These dedicated military personnel handled everything from cooking meals to launching fighter jets during long deployments. I don't know. It's kind of how people look at it, I guess, what fun is, you know? That'd be an awesome short. Tattoo parlor? I've never heard of one. I would think that you'd be destroying government property. So if you did have a tattoo parlor, it would be under the table, probably. Because I don't think the government would let you destroy government property. When you're in that, when you're on that ship and you're a sailor or whatever in the military, you belong to the military. They own us all anyway, but they own you then, for real. And it'd be a violation getting a tattoo. Tammy, I don't know, man. That would be, I would say that's a violation. I don't think you'd have one legally on there. You probably got them, but it's not, it won't be legal. Probably can get a tattoo on Lee. You can, but you still be going. It's my opinion now. I don't know if anybody else knows for sure, but in my opinion, you still, even on leave, you still belong to the military, and that would be against the rules. I'll be the guy giving tattoos secretly. You know, the short you can do. Yeah. All right. I have to write that down. You have to remind me. Those would be pretty good ones, wouldn't they? In 1975, the Enterprise played a critical role in Operation Frequent Wind, assisting the final evacuation of blank. Then you can show yours. Yeah. Not this one. This one just for you. But that one, I can show that one. Or that one right here. Look at that one. That's a gator, man. See the gator? Y'all ain't never seen my gator, have you? I ain't never showed my gator off. You sinner. You're going to hell. My mama said. You're going to hell. Okay. Yeah. Okay. In 1975, the Enterprise played a critical role in Operation Frequent Wind, assisting in the final evacuation of blank. Nice, Gator. Yeah. Hey, let's see. You know, what was that guy? He killed himself. Okay, he was an actor, and he killed himself, and he was in Good Morning Vietnam, and yeah, it was not Vietnam. What is a you know, we got Virginia and Ohio and Hawaii and Florida, and what would you call a place in Vietnam? But he got some kind of Robin Williams. He got some kind of disease, and he killed himself because he didn't want his family to all the money he built up because he was a Jew. He didn't want all his money to go away. So when he was Good Morning Vietnam, he was there. He was there. AEI. Okay, we'll do it the hard way. AEI. Okay. That's the official story. That's what I heard. I think he got that same disease that Michael J. Fox got, didn't he? I mean, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'm taking it out of memory, you know, and it's hard. Robin Williams spent his money on his demise. He got that shaking disease, man. Didn't he? Good night, my brother. Master, of course. What's up, man? Good to see you. Like done. Appreciate you. Cool. He was about to help blow the lid off of Hollywood. That was That's what killed him. Oh yeah, that is a. That's the. I didn't want to go there. That's the conspiracy theory, man. Master Corpse. Repeat question. In 1975, the Enterprise played a critical role in Operation Frequent Wind, assisting in its final evacuation of blank. Hey, my dear. He dealt with depression. You funny. You funny, man. That's what makes me smile on there. Man, I brought up Robin Williams because he was supposed in that movie. He was supposedly right there where this answer is. God, that was a bad hint, wasn't it? TR. I shouldn't have gave you that one. They helped assist the final evacuation of blank Saigon. Thank you. Ah. This historic capital city was the site of a massive frantic helicopter airlift as American forces pulled out of Vietnam. Voila! But most people don't pay attention to what the movie's about anyway, do they? They just look at him. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 letters. To move aircraft blanks. Hey, Gate Smasher, hurrah! Gate Smasher, hurrah! Hey, Gate Smasher, hurrah! 8 months. 8 months. Gate Smasher, hurrah! 01. Hurrah. All right, hold on, guys. We have an 8 month. We have an 8 month member. Okay. All right, right there. I don't know if y'all can see that or not, but right there. See it? Gate Smasher on the bottom. Look on the bottom right there. Okay. 8 months and it's got a check by it. You can barely see it. All right. But I am going to remove the check mark. Okay, let me find 8 months. Gotta remove that check mark. Oh yeah. There it is, Gate Smasher. See, I saw it came up. Today I got that board fixed for today. I did it today. Before I read this. That's 6. 7, 8. Okay, that's 8. You will soon be surrounded by good friends and laughter. All right, you will soon be surrounded by good friends and laughter. The Gator Wizard has spoken. All right. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Here. Okay. Let's see. Hello. Okay. Hey, got you smashed with the bacon man. Jonah! Hi, Jonah. Jonah. Hey, Master. Okay. Good day to everyone in the chat today. Gates measure raw. Okay. To move aircraft from the lower hangar bay up to the flight deck, the Enterprise used 4 powerful deck edge blanks. Okay. Hot enough here to fry bacon on the tin roof. Yeah. All right, well, let's see you do that. If you ain't thought about it, you thought about it, so let's see you do that. That'd be up there on the roof with the bacon. Elevator. Okay. Elevators. Okay. These massive heavy-duty lifting platforms quickly transported fully loaded fighter jets up to the roof for launch. Okay? Okay. 1, 2, 3. This has 3 letters in it. In 1966, CVN-65 gained massive pop culture fame when she served as the primary filming location for the blockbuster movie 1, 2, 3. Blank, blank. Bad days always happen in my belly, but okay. I will, right? Gate smash with a trophy. Top Gun. This wildly popular cinematic film starred Tom Cruise and dramatically boosted public interest in naval aviation. Okay. One, two, three, four, five letters. The ship's massive propulsion system was capable of driving the 90,000-ton vessel through the water at speeds exceeding 30 blank. Nemesis. 30 blank. Knots. Okay, that's 30, what is that? 38 miles an hour? Is that right? 30 knots. What is that? What is 30 knots? This traditional maritime unit of speed is equal to 1 nautical mile per hour, used to measure naval velocity. Bacon per munch. Enterprise smasher. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 letters. All right, in 1968, the Enterprise participated in Operation Desert Fox, launching heavy airstrikes against military targets in blank. This is part about it. Alco was talking about, but it missed the war. It missed the Desert Storm and the Desert Shield because it was in dry dock during that time. And it took 3 years from 1990 to 1993. But it did participate in this, which is in the same place, not storm. I just said it wasn't in the storm. We're looking for the country, the name of the country, not the war. In 1998, the Enterprise participated in Operation Desert Fox, launching heavy airstrikes against military targets in blank. Desire. Iran. I just spelled it like it sounds. I have no idea what that means. I have no idea what that means. Saddam Hussein. All right. Oh, wait a minute. Q. What's an A? What am I doing, man? All right. I don't know. Woo. This Middle Eastern country faced intense bombardment after its government refused to cooperate with the United Nations weapon inspectors. Okay. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 letters. Okay. Hey! Laskin Assassin Avenger. Laskin Assassin. Okay, I'm dead. Oh, hold on, man. Hey, wait. Hey, look, man. You see it? Hey, on this thing. You see that right there? Huh? Okay. You have to talk on that. Look at that. Okay. Yeah. What's up, brother? Appreciate it, man. Appreciate you being here, man. Wait. Too late. Hop with your head. I survived the YouTube ads. Hey, man. Because nuclear fuel eventually depletes, the ship had to undergo complex midlife refueling overhauls to replace core uranium blank. Because nuclear fuel eventually depletes, the ship had to undergo complex midlife refueling overhauls to replace the core uranium blanks. Fuel. Hey, donkey, when you have to ground something out, what do you do? Fusion core. What do you drive into the ground? These heavy structural units hold the nuclear material needed to sustain the chain reaction in. Call them rods. Uranium rods. Okay. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This has 7 letters, okay? Let's see. Okay. In October 2001, the Enterprise launched the very first night airstrikes of Operation Enduring Freedom against the blank. And we don't have nothing like that. Okay. I don't know. I don't know if this will be. I don't know if this will be a good thing or not. But this is his noose right there, okay? And this is his noose. Okay. He's saying, huh? In October 2001, the Enterprise launched the very first night airstrikes of Operation Enduring Freedom against the blank. Against the blank. Against the blank. Gaddafi. Against the blank. Okay. I'll put that up there later. Okay, bad. That's a bad thing, I guess. Gaddafi. Right thing, but I don't know how to do it. The door to door. Durka. Where the goddamn I'm not really I can't really go that far because I'm really I do believe that these guys are I may be wrong, so if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. You can tell me if I'm wrong. I think they might be Muslim or they believe in stormtroopers. Y'all ain't getting the right. Y'all ain't getting it. It's a bad clue. Bad clue. All right, let's just do it the hard way. Hey. So let's just do it the hard way. Saudis, we're on the right track. Okay. A minute. What's a minute, man? Just a minute, man. Are you looking for the country or the fashion? The terminology that we use to go to war against a community. The Taliban, 3 acres, Corey Farm. The Taliban. Okay. If I had an AK-47, I might could have got away with that. This extremist political and military group in Afghanistan was targeted for harboring the terrorists behind the 9/11 attacks. Yeah, that would have been a good. I should have pretended like I was a plane and I would fly into the wall. Maybe that would have got it. I don't know. Or Bush, I could have been. We're not gonna stop. Yeah. Jonah. Okay. Bad. That was a bad clue, wasn't it? Okay. Let's see. Okay. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hey, sweet, got it. All right. The total area of the ship's massive sprawling flight deck covers an impressive span of more than 4 full blank. 4 full blanks. John Fields. Football field. That's pretty good. Not my game. Hector. Cotton field. The total area of the ship's massive sprawling flight deck covers an impressive span of more than 4 full blank. TE. All right. R. A. Cornfields. you got sidestep. You got sidestep, brother. It's acres, man. Acres, green acres, sweet acres. Okay. This traditional unit of land measurement highlights the immense scale of the carrier's floating steel runway. It's 4 full acres, man. That's how big this sucker was. That's a lot. That's a lot of dang ship right there, ain't it? Sweet. Yeah, he did. All right, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 letters. The ship's heavy curved steel hull structure that sits beneath the waterline is designed to withstand internal pressure and enemy blank. Yeah, he was on the wrong track when he Come on back. Come on back to us. Enemy torpedo. Okay. He's back. Okay. These self-propelled underwater explosive weapons are launched from submarines or ships to sink surface vessels. Right? They are to sink this one. Yeah, like, wow. Really? 1, 2, 3. 3 letters. Okay. The main legal officer on board who advises the captain regarding military law and uniform code justice is known as the blank. This is the initials. Make sure y'all go check out the pin link. It's Southwood Donkey Prospecting. Everybody, I know all y'all know him, but you're still doing it for us, okay? JAG. JAG. The military acronym stands for Judge Advocate General, representing the dedicated legal professionals serving at sea. Okay. Okay. He's gonna quote you the law if you don't already know it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's probably the one you have to hide from when you're trying to get a tattoo on that ship. In 2011, the Enterprise was deployed to the coast of Somalia to actively combat international maritime what? Blank. These guys come up in little ships. They still do it. They come up in little ships and try to go after. You ever seen them videos where they're going after the big pirates? Yeah, piracy. This illegal act of robbery and criminal violence at sea targets civilian cargo ships traveling through vital trade lanes. And they accidentally went after a dang one of our carrier. They got really they killed them. They had no problem with it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Here you go, Jeff. Here's yet another one. RD. Okay. The formal ceremony marking the official end excuse me, of the CVN-65's active naval career took place at her home port of Norfolk blank. Did I not get that? Was that not right? Pirates? Virginia. Virginia, how you spell that? Am I not spelling that right? I-A? Okay. This massive coastal military hub serves as the world's largest naval base and was the ship's longtime operational home. It could hold that massive ship. They built it. They built the ship place for the ship. They had to build it special just to handle this ship. Ain't that wild? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I don't know about y'all, but I thought that was pretty interesting. You have to build a whole place, whole base just for this one ship. Of course, they were going to build 5 ships with it, right? But then they changed it. Hey, Tree, what's up, brother? What's going on? All right, because she was a nuclear vessel, the process of dismantling the ship required specialized techniques to safely remove her contaminated reactor blank. My old ship. Yeah. Howdy, A3. Well, we should have an expert in here now. Okay. Y'all been doing good. He ain't got hung yet. Because she was a nuclear vessel, the process of dismantling the ship required specialized techniques to safely remove her contaminated reactor blanks. Was with her at Norfolk. Of course. All right. This is okay, on a plane. On a plane, you have these things that you let down. You put your luggage up there and you let it down. Pull. What do they call them? You're on a 747 and you want to put your stuff up. What do you call that? Is that a bad clue? Let me think of something else. Pontoon. You talking about the 6th reactor? We're talking about remove her contaminated reactor. She had those reactors. Yeah, talking about what are they in? They're in sections. Okay, what do you call that? Because she was a nuclear vessel, the process of dismantling the ship required specialized technique to safely remove her contaminated reactor blanks. And she had 4, wasn't it? She had 8 screws. Unless I'm getting my information crossed up. But what is this? I don't know. You tell us. You're the 8 reactors. Yeah, she had 8. You're the man. You tell us. I just have to go by what they got. And I went to the government webpage on this, and I cross-examined it with the Wikipedia. But this right here, what do you call that, man? What do you call when you go in a car and you open up the glove box? What could that be called? Westinghouse reactor. We're talking. We're way off. It is nothing like that. We're talking about. It's real simple. Okay. It's real simple. I can't give me a letter. Y'all don't know the answer. Give me a letter. Right dot. Engineering space. Oh well, yeah, you're right on the right track now. Hey, thank you, donkey. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe you get some letters. 1, 2, 3, 4. You get some letters in here, you'll see what I'm talking about. Okay. Okay, here it is. Salvage. All right. Here you go, Gates Measure. Listen to this. Let me give you the whole thing of it, okay? All right. These heavily shielded steel spaces house the radioactive components and require careful isolation during recycling. E. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. They probably have this. They probably had this for your food, too. You know, you got to have. Oh man, there's tons of it. They're going to be out there for a few months. You got 5,000 people. That's a lot. They got different storage. E. Okay. I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to do it, guys. We just gonna get hung. We're gonna get hung on the dang on this ship. Okay. Dang. Come on, guys. It's not hard. I mean, I really dumbed this down. Okay. All right. I really dumbed it down, guys. Really. I can't dumb it down anymore. Yes. Okay. We lost a lot because we gave answers on the wrong thing instead of letters. Okay. Oh boy, we got stuck. We got stuck like Chuck. Yeah. Compartments. Golly. Compartment. Is that right? How you spell it? Part. Huh? Compartment. Okay, compartment. Oh, God. I thought that was easy, man. Right? Okay. Okay. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, she was she was hit by a machinery contaminant space, man. LOL. Dang, I didn't have your brain to give you the right clue, did I? All right. CVN-65 faithfully served the United States military for an astonishing total of 51 continuous what? Jonah is somewhat right, but not the name. Compartments are many, LOL. Yeah. Well, I just have my brain to work with, dude. I don't have yours. I'll be right back. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. You know what time it is, right? That's the M. Monster is the way to go. Let's see if we got pop. Years. Okay. Let's see. Listen. Boom. I do a lot of talking. Gotta have a lot of. Woo! This unit of time represents the incredible longevity of her service, spanning from the Cold War to the War on Terror. Okay, we finally got that done. Good. Okay. Okay, here we go. Okay, let's do this one. Okay. 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 Okay, okay, we're gonna do the CV. See, I did a lot of them because there's 8 of them, okay? All right, during the pivotal Battle of Midway, dive bombers from the Enterprise successfully sank multiple Japanese aircraft carriers, completely turning the blank of the war. Okay. 4 letters. Okay. All right. Midway. During the pivotal Battle of Midway, dive bombers from the Enterprise successfully sank multiple Japanese aircraft carriers, completely turning the blank of the war. The tide. I'm glad I didn't have to say the water come in, the water go out. This term represents the sudden shift in momentum and strategic advantages that permanently favor the Allied forces after the victory. Okay? We may not do this one because I wanted to do that. All right, the Enterprise was so dominant and resilient that the Japanese military repeatedly reported her song, earning her the haunting title of the blank ghost. 9 letters. Gate Smasher, CB6. Yep. I got that. I went back to the I had gone back to the old one when they was in the Constitution and all them. The Enterprise, there was a wooden one. Do you know that? The Enterprise was so dominant and resilient that the Japanese military repeatedly reported her sunk, earning her the haunting title of the blank ghost. Bouncing out for a bit. Get y'all at home. Okay. All right. They say. Okay, do you know this one? I mean, I didn't want to throw you off, but we got a few of them I want to do that are not complete on 65. Okay. Blue Ghost. Okay. AEIOU. Okay. A. Okay. O. O. U. I. Later, BT. Good night, Carl. N. Okay, there is an N. Rock on, brother. I appreciate you, man. A G. Take care, Carl. A gray ghost. A G. Okay. Not my gang. Corner Clubhouse, Cabot. Gray ghost, LOL. Hey, Mark, how you doing, sir? Faceless Father and Spawn. Hey, all happy Sunday, like 16 and add what? Cool. Ghost, Army, or Gray. Lexington was the blue ghost. L. Okay. This is what they called it. Ike. Hey, Demi. Hope all you're well. Okay, look at this. Look at the word. Look at here. Look at the word, man. Y. He got a smile now. Hello, Aqua Donkey. Yeah. You know what this is, right? Whenever you have an N, what do you usually have here? Or galloping. This descriptive nickname highlighted the ship's uncanny ability to repeatedly return to battle after the enemy claimed she was destroyed. All right. Okay, I mean you can't do a legend without doing these other ones, okay? For her extraordinary wartime actions and unmatched combat record, CV-6 became the first carrier to receive the prestigious Presidential Unit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm just messing with your brains here a little bit. Citation. Okay, it's got a citation. Okay, we'll get back to the other one. The high-level military honor is awarded to units that exhibit outstanding heroism and bravery in the face of the enemy. Okay. Okay. You never know what you're going to say. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 letters. All right. In late 1944, the ship specialized radar equipment, officially making her the Navy's first dedicated blank carrier. E on the Enterprise. Just humor me a couple of these, because I wanted to show you the difference in there. They had several of them, okay, like 8. But you know me, I got to go outside the box, sweet. Repeat. In late 1944, the ship was modified to carry specialized radar equipment, officially making her the Navy's first dedicated blank carrier. Maybe I shouldn't have gone. My title is and my topic from Alcoa is CVN-65, but I had to throw this in because I wanted y'all to get the reality of her name. And then they had even Star Trek. Do you remember that? Night. Night. Great night. This operating designation meant the ship and her aircrew were trained to launch, fight, and navigate entirely in total darkness. Okay. All right, maybe I just go through and fall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 letters. In 1961, a brand new era began with the commissioning of the CVN-65, the world's very first blank-powered aircraft carrier. Bacon is called skin for, if I remember. Cool. Going too far in this nuclear. Okay. Or nuclear. Okay. We're gonna get into we're gonna get into the personnel. We're gonna get into the food, everything, man. If we can get there. The revolutionary type of propulsion allowed the massive vessel to operate indefinitely at high speeds without ever needing to refuel. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 letters. I just wanted to do that 6, okay? Because of its groundbreaking design, CVN-65 was equipped with an astonishing total of 8 nuclear blanks. Hey, Susan. Hi, Susan. I think you said this earlier, A3. Or Gate Smasher, one of y'all did earlier. Reactors. And Demi was paying attention. Okay? These heavy engineering units split atoms to generate the massive amounts of steam required to turn the ship's powerful propellers. Okay? All right. During the Cuban Missile Crisis, the nuclear-powered Enterprise was deployed to enforce the historic naval blank around the island. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 letters. Okay. Take care, A3. Later, A3. During the Cuban Missile Crisis, the nuclear-powered Enterprise was deployed to enforce the historic naval blank around the island. Okay, embargo. What else would be another word for embargo? We need your expertise now. It makes the game funner. It's funner a word. This strategic military isolation effort successfully prevented Soviet ships from delivering offensive ballistic missiles to the region. Okay. I'm not going to do. I was going to do CV6, but I'm not going to do it. I just. We're going to stay on topic. I did CV6 too. I don't want to go there. I don't want to go there. Okay, let's just don't go there. Okay, let's go here. Sorry about that. I got carried away. I was doing CV6 too. Okay. So we got rid of them. Okay. True or false? The USS Enterprise CVN-65 was the first nuclear-powered aircraft carrier ever built in the world. True or false? Let's do a few of these to see if y'all learned anything. The USS Enterprise CVN-65 was the first nuclear-powered aircraft carrier ever built in the world. The answer is true. Commissioned in 1961, she made naval history as the inaugural nuclear-powered carrier. True or false? The propulsion system of the Enterprise relied on a total of 4 nuclear reactors to generate steam. True or false? The propulsion system of the Enterprise relied on a total of 4 nuclear reactors to generate steam as false. The ship uniquely utilized an unprecedented total of 8 nuclear reactors to achieve her high speed. You remember when A3 said 6 and he said, oh, my bad, it was 8? That's what got me confused. And I said it was 8. 8 to spin the propellers, the screws. When she was commissioned, CVN-65 held the record as the longest naval vessel ever constructed. True or false? It only needed 4, though. Yeah, I meant that. Oh, yeah. When she was commissioned, CVN-65 held the record as the longest naval vessel ever constructed. The answer is true. Measuring 1,123 feet, she earned an unbroken record for overall naval length. True or false? Operation Sea Orbit was an historic 60-day cruise around the globe completed entirely without refueling. True or false? Operation was an historic 60-day cruise around the globe completed entirely without refueling is true. In 1964, she circumnavigated the globe entirely on nuclear power to prove unlimited reach. Wow. Is that one with the monkey? True or false? The tragic flight deck disaster that occurred aboard the Enterprise in 1969 took place in the Mediterranean Sea. True or false? Bum, 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 bum. The tragic flight deck disaster that occurred aboard the Enterprise in 1969 took place in the Mediterranean Sea is false. The catastrophic rocket explosion and subsequent fires actually occurred while operating near Hawaii. True or false? The 1969 flight deck fire was ignited when a powerful Zenny rocket accidentally detonated due to overheating. True or false? Maybe. We just lost a man that was a boarder. The 1969 flight deck fire was ignited when a powerful Zuni rocket accidentally detonated due to overheating. The answer is true. Hot exhaust from an engine starter cart overheated and an unguided rocket an initial blast. Because of the severe damage sustained in the 1969 fire, the Enterprise missed her scheduled deployment to Vietnam. It was John McClane's fault. What was that other guy? Steve McQueen? Not Steve McQueen. Was it Steve McQueen? Hey, Gator. Hey, everyone. Just stopping to say, hey, Shy Guy. Great live, man. Always good to walk with you and watch you go up the trails and stuff. Because of the severe damage sustained in the 1969 fire, the Enterprise missed her scheduled deployment to Vietnam. No. Yeah, thank you. True or false? I forget y'all on a freaking way, you know, and I don't go too fast. Okay, the answer is false. Shipyard team repaired the carrier so quickly that she still completed her combat deployment right on schedule. Okay. True or false? The Enterprise proudly carried the exact same nickname as her famous World War II predecessor, the Big E. The Enterprise proudly carried the exact same nickname as her famous World War II predecessor, the Big E. It's true. The single letter moniker was passed directly down to preserve the legendary heritage of the name. Okay? The total maximum weight or displacement of the Enterprise, when fully loaded, reached 93,000 tons. True or false? The total maximum weight or displacement of the Enterprise, when fully loaded, reached 93,000 tons. The answer is true. This immense weight reflects her heavy steel hull, full air wing, fuel, and munitions combined. Okay. The standard maximum capacity for the Enterprise embarked air wing allowed her to carry up to 40 aircraft. True or false? The standard maximum capacity for the Enterprise embarked air wing allowed her to carry up to 40 aircraft. The answer is false. Her massive flight deck and hangar bay were actually designed to support up to 90 combat aircraft. True or false? The Enterprise heavily participated in the frontline air campaigns on Operation Desert Storm in 1991. Enterprise heavily participated in the frontline air campaigns of Operation Desert Storm in 1991 is false. She completely missed the Gulf War because she was confined to dry dock for a complex multi-year overhaul. True or false? The complex midlife refueling and complex overhaul that kept her out of Desert Storm took 3 years to complete. And them all. Did you get that one wrong? $50.50. That's what I get for copying. Yeah, first wrong answer. Oh, okay. The complex midlife is a 50-50 anyway. It's all for fun. We can learn something too. The complex midlife, I love this. I love this topic anyway. The complex midlife refueling and complex overhaul that kept her out of Desert Storm took 3 years to complete is true. The massive shipyard process of replacing nuclear cores and upgrading systems required a full 3 years of labor. True or false? To steer her massive hull through the water, the Enterprise utilizes a single extra-large center rudder. To steer her massive hull through the water, the Enterprise utilizes a single extra-large central rudder is false. To ensure effective maneuvering at high speed, the ship's design utilizes 2 independent steering rudders. Okay, cool, good job. True or false? Each of the 2 massive anchors carried by the Enterprise weighed an incredible 30 tons apiece. Thank you, Demi. Each of the 2 massive anchors carried by the Enterprise weighed an incredible 30 tons apiece is true. This immense weight was critical to ensuring the heavy carrier could hold her position when mooring. Can you imagine dropping that into the water? What kind of engine motors they had to have pull it out of the water? When fully staffed with her ship's company and air wing, the crew size reached over 5,800 personnel. True or false? Damn is right. Type Gatorade on that short in the pin link. Whoever, if you haven't done it yet, that's the donkey. When fully staffed with her ship's company and air wing, the crew size reached over 5,800 personnel. It's true. This massive population earned the ship her reputation as a full-functioning floating city at sea. Okay, that's a lot in it. All right, dinner time. Okay, buddy. The total area encompassing the Enterprise sprawling flight deck covers an impressive surface span of more than 4 acres. True or false? Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. I gotta start cooking. I'll be listening and answering when I can. The total area encompassing the Enterprise sprawling flight deck covers an immense surface span of more than 4 acres. It's true. The massive steel roof provides over 4 acres of working space for continuous aviation operations. Okay, buddy. Appreciate you. True or false? The Enterprise featured a unique boxy island structure that originally housed the Navy's first operations phase array radar. The answer is true. The distinctive square look of her early tower was created by the flat, high-tech radar antenna panels. Okay. True or false? During the Cuban Missile Crisis, the Enterprise stayed back in port to act as an emergency command station. False. True. During the Cuban Missile Crisis, the Enterprise stayed back in port to act as an emergency command station is false. She played a frontline role by deploying directly to Caribbean waters to enforce the strict naval blockade. All right. In 1975, aircraft and helicopters from the Enterprise assisted in the historic emergency evacuation of Saigon. True or false? Mm-hmm. In 1975, aircraft and helicopters from the Enterprise assisted in the historic emergency evacuation of Saigon. It's true. The carrier provided critical air cover and deck space during Operation Frequent Wind as American forces withdrew. True or false? The blockbuster Hollywood movie Top Gun, Tom Cruise, was primarily filmed aboard the USS Enterprise. The blockbuster Hollywood movie Top Gun, starring Tom Cruise, was primarily filmed aboard the USS Enterprise. Is true. The film crew utilized the CVN-65 extensively for flight deck shots and interior space filming to capture carrier action. True or false? To push this massive vessel through the water at high speeds, the ship relied on a total of 4 giant bronze propulsion screws. To push this massive vessel through the water at high speed, the ship relied on a total of 4 giant bronze propulsion screws. Is true. 4 distinct propulsion shafts and matching bronze propellers converted reactor steam into forward velocity. True or false? Following the terrorist attacks on September 11th, the Enterprise waited at her home port for official deployment orders. Weather 44319. Following the terrorist 11th, the Enterprise waited at her home port for official deployment orders is false. You can program Nightbot to give weather reports. Oh, yeah? I was wondering what she's doing. The answer is false. Her captain instantly reversed course without waiting for orders, steaming directly toward the Abrasian Sea for combat. Okay. True or false? The primary jet fuel carried in massive quantities aboard the carrier for her aircraft wing is known technically as JP-5. Just this in the water, pun intended. All right, be right back. Yeah. Not all by himself, yeah. I can make them command for weather, I guess. Primary jet fuel carried in massive quantities aboard the carrier. Aircraft wing is known technically as JP-5. The answer is true. This specific high flash point kerosene blend is mandated for safely to reduce fire hazards inside storage tanks. All right. True or false? The total lifespan of the Enterprise active service for the United States military spanned an incredible 51 continuous years. The answer is true. Her decades of service extended all the way from the Cold War to the modern war on terror. Okay. Because she was built with nuclear reactors, the final dismantling and recycling process required no special environmental installation techniques. Okay, I'll be right back. Beep, 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 beep. Ba-ba-bum. Okay. Okay. The answer is false. Dismantling required highly complex, heavily regulated procedures to safely isolate and remove radioactive reactor compartments. Okay. Okay. Man, I got about I got about 300 more questions, man. I thought this was gonna be a good one. I thought people would want to play this one. But I was wrong. Okay. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Mm-hmm. I guess Hangman. Jonah, take care. Nice. Jonah. All right. To protect the massive ship from corrosive salt water, rust, and barnacles, the hull required regular application of specialized marine blank. Okay. Hey. To protect the massive ship from corrosive salt water, rust, and barnacles, the hull required regular applications of specialized marine blank. Paint. This chemical coating preserves the structural integrity of the steel hull beneath the waterline during long deployments. Okay. Okay. Jimmy with a trophy. Okay, thank you, Alpha. Okay. 5 letters. In 1962, the ship played a critical role in tracking the historic Earth orbiting spaceflight of astronaut John Blank. All right, the carrier acted as the primary tracking and communication station during the historic Friendship 7 space mission. Okay. All right. The Enterprise was built using a specialized high-strength formulation of steel known technically as blank blank. The Enterprise was built using a specialized high-strength formulation of steel known technically as blank blank. Alpha with the trophies. You? UIO. Deal. It has a technical word. It's a technical word. A G. We got a G. Uh-huh. A. Highly. E. L. H. Y. T. All right. The Enterprise was built using a specialized high-strength formulation of steel known technically as HY80. Okay. This military acronym stands for High Yield Repetition used to construct the hull. Okay. Okay. To ensure constant communications with the Pentagon and the fleet, the ship utilized a massive array of satellite blank antennas. To ensure constant communication with the Pentagon and the fleet, the ship utilized a massive array of satellite blank antennas. Dish. These curved, bowl-shaped electronic structures transmit secure, high-speed data across global networks while at sea. Okay. One, two, three, four, five, six. 6 letters. Okay. Sailors who manage the complex paperwork, personnel records, and legal correspondence for the departments are called what? Are called blank. Clerks. Excuse me. A. E. There's 2 E's. 2 E's. I. S. P. T. R. P. T. R. M. P. T. R. M. N. L. Seaman. This traditional naval rating performs essential secretarial and administrative duties to keep the ship's office running smoothly. Okay. Sailors who manage the complex paperwork, personnel records, and legal correspondence for the departments are called what? I'll just give it to you. Call me a minute, okay? Okay. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 letters. All right. To rapidly move heavy ammunition and bombs from deep magazines up to the deck, the ship utilized specialized weapons. What? Yeah. Mm-hmm. A A A R O I O R S T R S T R S T. Okay. Crane lift powered by horses or donkeys. To rapidly move heavy ammunition and bombs from the deep magazines up to the deck, the ship utilized specialized weapons, elevators. Elevators. Okay. These heavy-duty armored lifting platforms safely transport volatile explosives up to the staging areas. Okay. All right. Let's get them here. Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay, I'm done. I'm done with that. Oh, dang. Okay, elevator. All right. In the late 1998, the Enterprise launched intense airstrikes during Operation Desert Fox, targeting weapons facilities. This specific four-day military campaign focused on degrading the enemy's biological and chemical production capabilities. Okay? To protect the eye of the deck crew from high winds, flying debris, and jet exhaust, sailors wear protective safety goggles. This essential piece of personnel protective equipment shields a worker's vision during intense flight deck operations. All right, anti-gravity innovations. The specialized naval officer who oversees the entire department responsible for maintaining and repairing the aircraft is the blank boss. Anybody want to take a guess? Crew? The specialized naval officer who oversees the entire department responsible for maintaining and repairing the aircraft is the air boss. Okay? The flight boss. Yeah. The high-ranking leader manages complex logistics of the flight deck and hangar bay from the island tower. All right, to prevent dangerous slips and falls on the wet steel surface of the flight deck, the entire area is coated in a rough, gritty material called non-blank. Y'all want to take a guess? Slip? To prevent dangerous slips and falls on the wet steel surface of the flight deck, the entire area is coated in a rough, gritty material called non-skid. This high friction texture treatment creates a coarse surface that keeps boots and airplane tires from sliding. All right. The massive internal pipes that carry superheated steam from the 8 nuclear reactors directly to the propulsion turbines are called steam blank. Non-skid. Yeah. Donkey. That was some awesome meat there, wasn't it? I seen it. I seen that live. She didn't tell me she was going live. I just happened to see it after it was over. The massive internal pipes that carry superheated steam from 8 nuclear reactors directly to the propulsion turbines are called steam lines. These high-pressure conduits transport the intense thermal energy required to spin the ship's giant propellers. It was a good yum yum. I know that. That sounds right. It looked good. I know that much. Speaking of cooking, I got cooking videos coming up Tuesdays and Thursday. Has story time on it. I'm giving my books away to YouTube community. When the ship entered dry dock for her complex midlife refueling, the entire process was managed at Newport News in Virginia. Blank in Virginia. The Newport News blank in Virginia. It's called a shipyard. This massive industrial facility features the specialized docks and cranes needed to overhaul a supercarrier. The primary defense against enemy acoustic tracking and submarine attacks in the ship's advanced array of underwater blank systems. I found my 3-0 on Blueberry Hill. The answer is sonar. This electronic detection technology uses sound waves to map the underwater environment and locate hidden threats. To safely guide incoming pilots onto the deck at night, the ship utilizes a special visual landing system called the optical blank. Defense. The optical blank. Anybody want to take a guess? It says a visual landing system called the optical glide path. This structure beam of colored lights provide pilots with an instant visual indicator of their correct approach angle. The heavy metal bars that lock and park aircraft securely to the flight deck structure to prevent it from rolling are called blank. The heavy metal bars that lock a parked aircraft securely to the flight deck structure to prevent it from rolling are called stoppers. Yeah. They're called chocks. These heavy wedge blocks are placed against the walls of a plane to prevent an accidental movement on the moving deck. To safely absorb the brutal impact of a crashing aircraft or emergency landing, the deck crew can rapidly erect a heavy nylon crash blank. I know nothing. I know nothing and I see nothing. Well, we was here to learn something. But I don't know how to do it. If people don't play, and then I can't do it. Nobody wants to play Hangman anymore. Not enough. Some of you do, but not enough to keep it going. It's not feasible. And the topic is a wonderful topic. To safely absorb the brutal impact of a crashing aircraft or emergency landing, the deck crew can rapidly erect a heavy nylon crash barrier. Hey, Jimmy, I don't know about military stuff. Let's go. It's a guy's topic. This high-strength net system is raised across the flight deck to safely catch and stop a disabled plane. Yeah, well, we had snack time. I dropped that snack. Where'd it go? I dropped that snack thing and hit the like button, everyone. And that wasn't the guy's topic, but the guys played it. The massive electrical distribution network that routes power from the generators to every compartment on the ship is the electrical grid. This comprehensive system of wiring and transformers ensures all electronics, lighting, and machinery receive steady power. Okay? Guys eat snacks. Okay. The specialized structural steel frames that support the massive weight of the aircraft parked inside the hangar bay are called blank. And you got crabs streaming camping cooking recipes. Camping cooking recipes for next week. I might eliminate the Hangman game and do something else with it. Next Sunday may be different. I'm gonna have to figure it out because we used to have 20, 22, 25 people in here all the time, and now this year we got 9, and and we were down to 6, so that's where. And you can't play a game like that. Nobody's giving me letters. I've got 300 games. We played 50 games today. Do you know that? In 3 hours and 34 minutes, we played a total of 50 games. The specialized structural steel frames that support the massive weight of the aircraft parked inside the hangar bay are called decks. This naval term refers to the structural floors that divide the interior of the ship into individual levels. Okay. To ensure the crew stays healthy during multi-month deployments, the ship's dental department features a fully staffed floating dental clinic. This specialized medical space allows onboard dentists to perform routine cleanings and emergency surgeries at sea. All right. The heavy heat-resistant metal panels that lift up behind a jet to protect the deck crew from blistering engine exhausts are called blast deflectors. Okay. These hydraulic safety shields redirect the intense heat of a jet engine upward and away from the rest of the deck. Hubby needs my phone to call in a wrestling pay-per-view. My number is linked to the account. Be right back. Wrestling Mania. Oh, that's fun. The total internal volume and storage capacity of the ship's massive supply department allow her to carry enough dry food provisions to last for months. This unit of time highlights the carrier's incredible self-sufficiency, keeping the crew fed without port stops. To keep the master crew informed of daily schedules and emergency announcements, the ship utilizes a loud ship-wide intercom system called the 1MC. This famous naval circuit designation connects the captain's bridge directly to every speaker on the ship. The emergency steering station located deep in the stern of the ship used if the main bridge loses control is called the trick wheel. This auxiliary mechanical steering location allows helmsmen to control the rudders directly during combat emergencies. They can be down there and do it themselves. You don't even need the top deck. To provide structural stability and prevent the massive carrier from rowing excessively in rough seas. The hull features long exterior bilge keel. These flat metal fins project outward from the bottom of the hull to help stabilize the ship against heavy waves. The former historical archive that preserves all the ship's original logbooks, combat reports, and crew rosters is maintained by the Naval History Branch. This academic department ensures the complete operational record of the legendary vessel is saved for future generations. Okay. I had, let's see. Okay. All right. All right. Okay, brother. Okay, I believe I'm done. Okay. Okay, following the format. Okay, let's see. Okay, that's it. That's done. We're done with it. Okay. We got Elkwood Donkey Prospecting History of the USS Enterprise CVN-65. I want to thank all my members, all my managing mods. I appreciate everybody for being here. Elkwood Donkey, it was a good topic. We just had war, doing a lot of war stuff. That's not good for anybody, and people just aren't not as good into it as they should be. I don't feel very good, and I get depressed when nobody wants to play, and my back hurts and I'm just tired. Okay, and I don't think I'm gonna do this anymore. I'm gonna change. I'm gonna do something else. We can't go on like this. Nobody wants to play. Everybody that we had, it says I got 2,100, but look here. You got crab streaming, salmon cooking recipes. Take care of yourself, Gator. Yeah, I just been doing too much. I got my book. I put 3 books out cooking videos. I've been overdoing. I got it past October. Okay, it's all online. I wanted to get it online. My books that I've had in my head for over 40 years, and I've been overworking myself. And I need to take a few minutes off. So I've got everything. I got it full. I am full until October the 29th. I've got it full every day, every time. There's videos out there. That's why you'll see all your stuff right here. So I can take a break. I can take a break without affecting my channel. How about that? Yeah. Thanks, Demi. All right, look. Type Gatorade on that short in the Pinlet. Y'all do that. Make sure y'all do that. Okay. Wait, all right. All right. All right. I got a lot of games, but all right. Much love, everyone. Okay, I appreciate y'all. I appreciate everybody being here. If you'll come to my Wednesday live, I think we're just gonna. I don't know. I don't know if we're gonna have music or what we're gonna do. I got a big old spaghetti to cook, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna cook or not. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. Well, come in and just be with me, sit and talk. Maybe I'll just sit and talk and read the chat. We won't do anything. Okay, I don't know. I know it's not working out. Okay, do your cooking, Gator. Okay, maybe that's what I'll do. I'll do that one. I'll do that Wednesday. Okay, Alpha Donkey, everyone. I love you guys. Live long and prosper. Check out that pin link. Bye-bye for now.